Yo gamers! I don't feel like fucking waiting 10 minutes. I don't feel like fucking wait. Oh wait, fuck. Wait, I forgot to move my goddamn mic. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. My mic isn't in position. This is gonna sound bad. There we go. Howdy. Good time. Oh no, you dropped your bowl? That's not good. That's downright bad, in fact. I'm sorry to hear that. Stream is off to such a disastrous start. What were we doing? Hey. It's been like a month. Oh, that's right. The place had just been attacked. I think? Oh, this game's doing the fun thing of making my webcam a slideshow. Well, hey, Tall Panzer, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Whatever, as long as the game don't look like shit, we're good.
It's locked.
It's locked. Splat. Okay. So, I want to go over here and see if I can listen in on these nerds. No? I swear this is a thing sometimes. Okay, so we're going to the East End. The Docks. Which is basically where we started. How do I play this game again?
It seems the Frewen are redoubling their patrols in the district. There must be more careful.
Best run along home, sir. Ow. Fuck. What do you mean you resisted my axe?
Filthy murdering bastard!
You in what army? Why are you wearing a mask to cover your face, but not like a fucking thing to cover your neck? Idiot. You fucking dumbass. Oh.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
Die, vermin!
Ow! Stop it! You're hurting me. Oh, ow! Shooting me with a gun? Shooting me with a gun? Fuck off. Fuck. Slurp. Okay. We're getting back in the swing of things. We're getting back in the thing of swings.
Please, sir, can't let you through.
Please, sir, can't let you through.
Stay away, sir.
Oh, where'd you come from, guy?
Stupid beast!
Ow! Which abilities are which? Okay, that's blood explosion. Don't hit me with your torch. It's very rude. Whoa! Hey, buddy, you had one shot and you blew it. You got any fucking common trigger parts?
It ain't human. Kill it.
Owned.
It ain't human. Kill it.
Who even said that? Who said that at that time? Whoa?
Lead spotted. What's it? It's a killer. Don't lie, but
Bonk, bonk, slurp. Give him the old bonk, bonk, slurp. 2 bonks and a... Okay. Okay. Are you good at the bonk, the slurp, or both? Personally, I'm great at the slurp, suck at the bonk. Well, look at you. So very talented. No, that's not where I want to go. I'm trying to explore a little bit. Because, you know, there's treasures abound. Why is it so bright? That looks like it's gonna be like something to interact with, but it's not. Yo, who threw away 10 springs? Who threw away 20 springs? That's so many springs. It's locked. Oh, it's not. I unlocked it. Hell yeah. Haha, idiots. Should have locked your door. I didn't expect a fucking vampire to come steal your stuff. Aw, it's so many words. The wet boot boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. Booth Digby is one hell of a name. Oh, hell yeah. Congrats on being productive. We love a productive day. I feel fucking tired today. Hello.
Evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's... And who are you?
Oh, I'm out of
Some
lemonade.
fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
You're welcome to try, dude. Dishes, working on assignment, made food. Hell yeah!
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
You're a concerned
You're
criminal.
a concerned criminal. Is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I
They're
saw
called the
many men
Wet
like
Boot
you.
Boys. Come on, guy.
Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
How do you know?
So, tell me about your gang.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we
Do
control
you?
this borough.
Well, you're not
Your
doing a
gang.
very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Okay.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Oh, now you're just calling it the Wet Boys? Tell me more about your Wet Boys.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to...
I'm interested in your Wet Boys, Booth.
Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Mr. Booth Digby, running the Wet Boys in the slummiest streets.
Good evening. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
I just said who I am.
From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Tell me about your life
What can you
work.
tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my Wet Boot Boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite
You're
blunt.
quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Yeah, but bullet don't beat vampire.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
I don't think that's true.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the grave diggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever.
Is it?
Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Ho ho ho.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Word for it.
What is it?
They fucking.
A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple.
Hell yeah.
Are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Okay.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What?
What happened?
Can you say more?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard.
Communists?
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your
Okay.
conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
And who tells your story?
Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint. I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask
Like
them,
me.
they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
How much money do I have? Not much. Why did I buy that shotgun? I'm never gonna use it. I have so many screws. Damn, springs sell for a lot. Oh, I really have to tap this each time for each one? Haha, idiot. Okay. Good deal, you fool.
Been a while since we've seen anything.
Rat. Aw, jeez.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best
Oh,
be
no.
off to your hunting then, for if the sewer dog is back, And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Okay, guy?
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
Ichabod Throgmorton?
Warden of the East End.
No, it's not.
Really?
Your name is
I know
not
what you're
Ichabod
I'm just another
Throgmorton.
lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Mr.
To hear
Throgmorton.
more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science. Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
No.
Oh boy.
Is that him?
It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Like a plague? Ichabod Throgmorton.
How exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late
That's...
at night.
Oh my god, that's such a
investigating
name.
anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
It's like... it's the kind of name I could never come up with for a
I plan
character.
to put up posters to
Because
alert
I'd just be
population
like,
to the vampire threat.
No,
Are
that
you
name's
asking
too
me
fucking silly.
Paste posters about vampires around the docks.
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
I am unfortunately sober.
How do
I'm
you
just very
identify a
sleepy.
vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't
So if
stand
I say
daylight.
something that sounds
They're afraid
incoherent,
of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures yourself?
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
yeah, I slept like absolute shit last night.
Have you heard of the God
Of course.
Just before stream, I
dedicated
took like a
hunters.
fucking 2-hour nap,
little militant
which helped a
for my
little
taste.
bit, but
They do let anyone join.
didn't help.
Were you ever tempted to join the guard yourself?
But
I
I was
did
doing
think
an
about it.
at-home sleep
I'm more
study,
of a silent hunter.
so I think the
They're more of a
gadgetry I had to wear
So you hunt
affected
alone?
my ability to sleep.
That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry. And
But
follow
hopefully I
certain
can get some good data from it. I don't
It's
fucking
just a
know.
matter of observation and patience.
Okay, so that's all you've got to say. My good Throggy.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Vampiric reasons?
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal.
That's a...
I
Hey!
really believe Sean
That's a
is
very
safe.
aggro thing to
All I
say.
will say is this.
Dr. Reed?
Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested.
Oh!
By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Well, damn! That got dark.
Maybe at least you
Mr.
can tell me
Throg?
who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Ichabod Throgmorton. Stuff to steal, stuff to steal. Stealing all the stuff that's here.
I should just find as far away from this place as I can.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely.
Stuff to steal, stuff to steal.
Are they students
Hell
or
yeah.
something? I've never even been to India.
Oh, hey guy.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm
This is a
Jonathan
weird
Reed.
camera angle that it's
I'm
giving
still
me.
Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
That's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton.
You know who that is, John.
Figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Nifty. Antagonist? What's that even
see.
asking?
So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
It's like, I want to take my hair down. Cause it's bugging me.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
There we
Only
go.
pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton,
My glorious
for one given
locks.
long-term hope.
Slash knots.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, for you being a doctor, you could go there and come back.
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Nice.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all.
Are you?
But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Good to know. Mesmerize. Okay, so that's everything.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick.
What a
Guess it has
fool.
something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin.
Oh,
Would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
okay. Good to know.
The important thing is I find him.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Well, Nifty, thanks.
Goodbye, Mr. Watson.
Bye, loser.
So few clients.
Hey, lady.
Epidemic, no
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor.
Turquoise Turtle is a good name for a bar. Not as good a name as fucking Ichabod Throgmorton.
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
What do I wanna say?
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it
Okay.
has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least
That
it's
is a
not happened yet.
good thing. I love it when I can have a drink without being murdered.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Tell me about your crush on your boss.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Why would they do that?
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I'm not
Believe me,
racist.
I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Okay. I'm
Miss
looking for
Cavendish, would you be willing to
Hampton.
help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Fair enough.
Miss Cavendish.
I respect that. Is there anything else to steal around here? Is there anything else that I can take?
Never even been to India.
Looks like no. Hello? Where are you? Oh, you're the other guy that was at the
Don't you
fucking...
recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
I
Yeah.
take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes. You
Fair enough.
definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living?
Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. I
Okay.
drink some more.
Why?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so
That
abrupt.
much drinking is not a slow
I like
death.
to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
Oh, tragedy.
Bomb that exploded and killed many people.
Oh, I hate those.
Blood everywhere. Shouts. Fire. Broken window of the shoe shop.
Not the shoe
You
shop.
lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. Now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Damn, dude.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Damn, dude.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say
Wait,
such
we
a
already
thing?
heard this.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Okay. Personal questions. Tell me about your childhood dreams.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted
Yes.
a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. Others will.
Tell me about your anarchistic
I want
youth.
to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Valid.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Fair enough.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
That would be cool. Okay, so that's everything you've got to say.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
This is not going to be
Do you know where I
helpful.
could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About a sad saint.
Yeah, Tom Watts,
Try
obviously.
asking Tom Watts about him.
Gotcha,
Goodbye,
gotcha.
Mr. Delaney.
Later, dude. You made me sad. Hey, Kabod. You're getting very sleepy. You're getting very sleepy. Okay, so ooh, I got like quests. Ooh, no. I love how it's just always raining here. Like every night it's raining. They don't tell you that about London in the ads and stuff. But they just never see the sun. Every night it rains. Every day it rains. Oh, hey, new people. Hello?
Boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't.
Why?
I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Sir Rufus Kingsbury?
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why?
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Oof.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Fair enough. What do you
What
do?
do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the dock. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all.
What about your head?
Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Fair enough.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
Oof.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul.
Yeah, sometimes people are just nice, John.
Places the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Okay. Okay.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
All right. Stella Fishburne. Unknown. Rufus, you didn't mention you were fucking anemic.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, mister.
Do I have something for that?
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real...
Stinker of a Steam sale? I haven't even looked.
A real doctor treats...
I have no dollars right now, other than what you donated yesterday.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Seymour Fishburne?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Okay, dude.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Okay.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Oof.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye, mister.
Bye, fish boy.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Exactly. Let me in.
I'm not sure
I definitely won't steal all your things and blood. Why would I steal all your things and blood? That would be a rude thing of me to do. And I'm definitely not rude. Why, do you have things and blood?
Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
It's locked, all right.
Locked.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Ooh, I could steal all your blood.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me.
That seems likely. The Wet Boot Boys seem like a bunch of assholes.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit.
I don't think it is a law,
You
Jonathan.
just die in the gutter, and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war.
Before the
I occasionally
war?
help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
No.
Oh no, my Jack was a docker.
John, we know the timeline.
Was just the lad.
Husband died, worked at factory, factory closed, then war.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Nice. Tell me about the orphan.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
That sounds pretty rough, yeah. Okay.
Goodbye,
Well,
Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
got nothing on you. Oh, this is where I was tracking the vampire at the very beginning of the game. Ooh, chest. Nice. Free aluminum and grease? It's not even my birthday. Oh.
Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard. It's locked.
Wait, why sneaky bastard? Fishman!
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
So you're a
As a
murderer?
man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
So are you going to?
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
How many?
Jesus, dude.
How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing.
Holy
No
shit.
empathy for your victims at all.
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
Jesus, dude.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Wrong button. Well, okay, dude. I have
Require medical assistance.
medicine for you.
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Fair enough.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I don't believe death is the appropriate sentence for murder. Not in a civilized society. But the last word has to remain with the law.
There is no law around here. No justice to be found.
Then let me hit you with my axe.
Revenge is the only answer.
Damn, I failed. I said the wrong thing. I said the wrong thing, and now I'll never get pure, like, his best possible blood. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Locate the site where the bombing took place. Yeah, I can do that. Who exploded who? And where did they explode? Whee! And why and how and who did they explode?
An
Seems like the guard of Priwen is on shore.
Oh. Jimmy the Spark Ballo. Ow. Wow, you can keep that thing going for a while. Don't mind me, guy. Yeah, flame your buddy. Flame yo, Hotman. They call me Jimmy the Spark on account I got a flamethrower. They not very creative about my nickname. Hey. No, that's not the quest I wanted to track. Game, you tricked me. Game, you tricked me. Tried to get me to advance. It's
I cannot
locked.
enter.
This way? Yeah, baby. So many aluminum shards. Yeah, take that gate. Get opened. Oh, geez.
Get the fuck out, you crazy bastards!
Hey, guy. What's your deal?
What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say.
Did it?
Perhaps you're right.
I mean, I would hope.
This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Okay, bye. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to go into this random house and steal everything. Some shillings, a cigarette case, a silver mirror. Oh, yeah, baby. You know they got the good shit. A corpse?
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Yeah, maybe. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Hey, buddy. Get the axe.
Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Well, I can't. How ironic that the cure for blindness is written in Braille. Hey. Haha. Give me your blood, blood, blood. I want it all, all, all. Where am I? I don't know why. This game, like, usually I'm pretty good about, like, maps and stuff. This game turns me around so quick and so easy. Like, I never know where I am. I never know where I am or how to get where I'm trying to go. Ow. Ow! Stop it! Can you fucking cut it out? You gotta reload at some point, bud. Give me your blood meat. Hey! Don't shoot me with a fucking crossbow! Right? Like, it's so hard to know where you are, or where you're trying to go, or who you are, or why you are. Oh hey, it's that bright window. We got over here. Went in that building. This is where Booth Digby and what's-her-fuck was. Okay. I still need... Wait, why did my quest get untracked? Game, why did you do that? Okay, so... It's broken. I hope not. Though this game is kinda junky sometimes. Wait, attack? Johnny boy, why'd you take out your fucking axe? Is there someone here? A corpse with 15 bucks on him. Sweet. Hey guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? Whoa! Harsh guy? Well, In here? Anything? Something? Nothing. Something! Ho ho ho!
It's locked, all right.
John, you can open safes sometimes, but not all times. Can't you use your fucking vampire strength to just like rip it open? Why do you keep taking your axe out?
See them, Ben? Oh my god! Christ, he's dead! Die, vermin!
There's so many of these guys. I feel bad for that guy that I just talked to, cause his son is definitely dead by my hand. Like I killed him without even knowing it. Hell yeah, unlocking doors.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here.
Definitely.
I should find some way to pay my respects.
What do I do? Flower.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
Alright. That's a quest accomplished. Where's your gin, guy? That way. Okay. Come up with the gravediggers? What's that? That wording's weird, right? That's not just me? No. Hey guy, what if you got blood exploded? Hey guy, I did a blood explosion on your friend, so now I need your blood. So I can blood explode your other friends. You know how it is. Blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
For Gork and Mark. For Gork and Marky. Hello, boys.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Okay, so that's mission done. I don't even remember her. Take some posters from the pile. There was a pile? Fuck. Well. That's one hell of a corpse pile. This place must be very, very stinky. Let's go run back. Oh, can I go through here? No. Well, new hideout. Sweet. Can I take that sledgehammer? Can't do anything with this yet. Because I need more stuff. Okay, we're good. That's all whatever. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hell yeah. Woo! Splat. Okay. New. So much running. Running forever. Okay, you two aren't ones I want to talk to yet. Currently, at the moment. Where was fucking... Hey, guy. Can I talk to you? Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
I found the bomb.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hit that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
What if I make you talk about it? Remember the bomb.
Remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No, I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb?
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
Okay. Valid.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I mean,
I still believe
he didn't want to kill innocent people.
Just at the wrong place. place
He
and wrong.
currently doesn't want to kill people at all.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death.
Like, I don't...
Drink by drink.
I don't blame him.
Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
Fair enough, I guess.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Have medicine.
And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Okay, and then it was over here.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Found your guy.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
They're dead.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
Sweet.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. Ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Fair enough. Damn, she's level 5 mesmerize? Oh, but she got that tasty blood.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Okay, so now that's those quests done. Shit, there's a... Fuck. Damn it. Wait. Oh, I should go back for that. That might be something important. Damn it.
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Okay. So this way. Ah, idiot. Get axed. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so where the fuck is Lady Ashbury? Wait. I got shit to say? No. Why are they glowy? I can eavesdrop on them. That's what I need to do. Haha!
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Okay. Wait, Lady Ashbury. Hey.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage Skal.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the Skal, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon?
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was big.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Okay.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
That's
Is this
concerning.
a hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Okay.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Oh.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Oof.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Fair enough.
Thank
Respect.
you. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, that wasn't quite as enlightening as I had hoped it would be. Uh-oh, that was a waste of time. Not entirely, but... Hey, Clay. Did you know your wife's fucking another guy?
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Okay.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox. I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Okay.
Lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Fair enough.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Okay. I really like the music in this game. I don't know the voice actor's name. I've definitely heard him in other games. But I don't actually know who it is offhand. So we running through. Cause running is a really cool thing to do. Okay, so here's where I killed those guys.
The wounds on this corpse are deep. The result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm gonna go AFK real quick. Because I really need to use the bathroom. Because I've been drinking a lot of liquids. So I will be right back. we're back. Also, I just looked it up. It's Anthony Howell is the voice of Jonathan Reed. Hey, you stink of vampires. You're making the rest of us look bad, so I gotta kill you with an axe.
No civilians allowed.
Oh, this is gonna kill him. Yeah. Okay. Hey, buddy. Owned. Dead inside. Same. You're not special. Have a snack. I can do that. Fuck, what do we got? Oh, fuck, I have a handful of fucking Sour Patch Kids. I haven't even opened this bag yet. And a flower crown. Wow. There we go. I haven't had Sour Patch Kids in a fucking minute. Oh, yeah. Ow. Sour candy, so good. Delicious. All right. I actually have a problem where I keep I've got like a whole drawer full of various sour candies. And I keep accidentally destroying my tongue with them. Cause yeah, turns out what makes candy sour is acid. And you know what else acid does? Is fuck up your tongue. Ow! Who did... Where the fuck did you... Ow! Stop it! Stop! Dude! Like, what ends up happening is I'll do, like, a day where I'll fucking just be really snacky. I'll have a bunch of, you know, sour candies. And then I have to go, like, 3 days without while my mouth heals. Presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton. Interesting. Our old pal Throggy doesn't know how to fight vampires. Surprising no one. Hey, I was trying to sneak up on you. What the fuck? How'd you know I was there? Rude. I'm gonna steal your blood. And then use it to explode blood shadows at you. Which didn't kill you? That hardly did anything. Stop it. Rude. That guy was mean. I don't like that guy. Oh. Hurrah.
Lisa, can't let you through.
Please, sir, can't let you through. Woo! Again, why do they cover their face and not their neck? Like, if I were to go up against fucking vampires, like, I'd die. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I could win a fight against a vampire. But, like, the first thing I would do is ensure that I had, like, a fucking iron collar on my neck. Because, you know, then they can't just bite my neck. Also, it's a sex thing. Well. Hell yeah. Free opium, free shillings. There anyone and anything else around here? What? Let's see. Haha, fuck your box. Fuck your box. This seems like a trap. Is it not? Is this not a boss arena? Huh. Well, I'm surprised. Anti-vampire poster. It's me whenever I talk about Astarion online. Can I take the axe? No? It sure would be cool to dual wield axes. Whatever. Oh yeah, unlock all the doors. More springs! Oh my god! Oh!
Filthy piece of shit!
Whoop. Oh my god, we almost got. He died. Ow. Wow! Wow, buddy! That really hurt. I hope you don't mind if I kill you now. Fuck! You didn't even drop anything? You didn't even drop anything! Fucked up. Door's been unlocked. Cool. Newspaper article? Hello? Youth arrested for attempted murder? Tom Watts was arrested? Huh. Interesting. Is this where his booze is? Did I accidentally stumble upon that? Yeah!
So much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Cool. That's a quest I want to do. Forgot that's the one I was tracking. Where? Oh? Ooh. In here? No. Up there? No. She's dead. Oh, Jesus! Got skeletonized!
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Huh? Huh? Who? Huh? Just taking everything of value that isn't nailed down. I was slouching in a way I don't want to do. Hello?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss.
I think this lady might be a little bit bad with a memory.
Epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Mm-hmm. Stealing, stealing, stealing all of your stuff. Glass vial.
It's locked.
It's locked. Ooh. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours. Huh. Wait. Who's that I just saw walk by?
Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippets.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does indeed. My Jack is the best son a mother could ask for.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippets? Please, for your charity.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Well, not great.
Are you certain you're not lost, sir? You seem quite a stranger to these parts.
Who the fuck are you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service.
Cool name.
Take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question
Yeah,
me?
fucked up, John.
It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale.
Then maybe you shouldn't have said it.
Unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the wet boot boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
That's sad. That's awful sad.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
I get what you're coming from, dude, but...
Show me what you have to offer,
you know,
Mr. Nightingale.
Help is cool. Yo, why you got blood?
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
Can I view? So you become someone important, someone good, nice. That's sad. Hey, I'm sad now. Talk to the man hiding in the sewers? There's a sewer man? Where? Where is this sewer man? Oh, track. How do I get down? Okay, I've already robbed this place. Where do I go and what do I do? I wanna talk to a sewer man. Where and how?
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Ah, dead.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
That's unfortunate. Where the fuck is this sewer man? Whatever, sewer man. I don't even care anymore. We got any other quests? Place the posters around just for funsies. That's a fun poster, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd have that in my room. Oh! Whoa, is it still guys?
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence. What does that make me? A double or a triple?
Remember your vows!
Okay, I just got one more poster to place. Dashing through the streets, gonna eat a vampire.
Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Ichabod Throgmorton. Yo, there's a train! Okay, hello, unknown. Who are
Good
you?
evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Fair.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Doctors work hard
As I
too.
told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes?
I don't like how her
Of course I am.
jacket
So blind.
clips through itself.
I don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Fair enough, lady.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
I mean, she has been saying it.
You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Fair enough.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reed. You tell me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Okay. Is there anything around here?
People are still working at this time. While you're on serving before bed.
Okay, that's the fake boss arena. So I guess I've seen everything here. So let's talk to this lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
She's not outside.
Secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
I like
as long
this
as I have
lady.
good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the
Yeah, I know.
sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Well, that's good.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
I've heard bad things, but I haven't really seen much of them.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with
The
your fancy
jobless?
clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Good to know.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Miss Paxton.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. It's not been that simple.
Bud Paxton. Where is anyone else? Handwritten prayer. Damn it! I keep hitting the wrong button. Wait, where's my fucking notes? Handwritten prayer. Dear Lord, this is my prayer for my beloved mother. Why'd you have to write that down? Bomb exploded just after dawn in the Dawson munitions factory. Uh-huh. We learned about that. From the guy that did it. Okay. Folded paper? Oh my god. Wish I'd never saved Dyson Delaney from drowning. Uh-oh. Whatever. Pollo? Hey, Sad Saint, you don't mind if I steal everything, do you?
Why the long face, Doctor?
You seem like you've seen better days, guy.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you told her?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I'm intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Okay. Throggy!
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Good on you, bud.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Shornhampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Fair.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage, Mr. Throckmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities.
Had to restart the
with my own
PC
two
to so
hands.
you could go into Windows. What'd you need to do in Windows?
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
You mischievous double booter, you. Ooh, nice. Oh, hey, didn't I kill all of you already? Ow. Slurp. Slurp the perp. Betrayer of crime. Stop hitting me. It hurts. You're being very rude by shooting crossbows at me. Ow! Someday I'm gonna need to play Skyrim on stream. My boyfriend actually just the other day beat it for the first time. Did a very thorough playthrough too. Which was fun to watch. It was neat seeing him experience it for the first time. I've played it a number of times. I think I've beaten it once. I've done like several of the quest lines. Like I do like the fucking Dark Brotherhood every fucking time. Like I've done a lot, but I've only actually beaten the main storyline once.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
I don't think I've ever actually done the like Dragonborn DLC with like Mirak and all that shit, where you fucking go to Morrowind. Like I know I've dipped my toes into that one, but I've never actually played it really. Because that one actually adds like a whole fucking lot.
That gate should shut properly now.
Hell yeah. No more water. No more water. Okay. Where did those barrels come from? Those barrels that were blocking the thing, like, where did they come from? How did barrels get there? Is something that I want to know. Also, why are there so many skeletons here? And corpses? That seems bad. That seems bad to me. Who lit these candles? That's a lot of candles. Next to some skulls. I have so many questions. I have so many questions. And I don't think any of them are going to get answered. Why am I jumping down into that? Oh hey, it's that guy.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, new boy, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
Yeah, why are you saying he's the sewer dog?
Consume you.
What?
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Oh, we're fighting now?
To respect the laws of Ascalon.
Why are we fighting? I have no beef with you. What does this do? A lot, it seems.
Skals was singing your name.
It seems it does a lot. Wow, this for such a big, strong-looking boy, he's not that tough. Ow! He's good at stun locking me, which sucks.
Slow as a snail.
What do you mean slow as a snail? Rude. I'm plenty fast. Ow. Stop doing that. Ow. Stop it. Owned. Wow. Kinda anticlimactic. If I'm being honest. Can I take his blood? There's no way he's actually dead, right? If so, I'm in trouble. Like, if I just killed that guy?
It's locked.
Then, like, the fucking Ascalon Club is gonna rip my fucking dick off. Game? Where do I go? Oh. That's annoying. What's this?
At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath.
Blood. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Lady Ashbury and be like, hey, you know that big guy I mentioned? Fergal? Well, I found him killing Skals, and I killed him. And she's going to be like, oh. Goodbye forever, John. It's been nice knowing you. But you have like 1,000 hits out on you now. I feel like this is like the vampire equivalent of like killing an FBI agent. In the streets. With your bare hands. Like, yeah, sure, it might have been a good thing to do. It's not wrong. You're not wrong to do it. But, like... They're gonna want revenge. You're gonna be in trouble. Can I say that? Don't kill FBI agents. Hello?
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me?
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood
Oh, there's one left now.
enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
Fucked up.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
The guard of Priwan is hunting him. He is suspected of murder.
The Skals have always been hunted by humans and vampires alike. I teach them how to survive against the odds.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
Fair.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack.
That's just how she was before.
Is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
So there's a secret vampire undercity.
Keep your distance, Ekon. Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
I have so much XP right now.
Your place is not here.
I got that. Oh, wow. Supremacy of Econs. Okay. Oh, wow.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
That's rough.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Oof. That's some fucking Magnus Archives shit.
Your room. The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee?
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Well, okay.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very
Okay.
well. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
Yeah.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel.
Oh, well, if he's a landlord, I don't care.
Shadows. Tell me what you saw.
The shadows. They heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick. Deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
Why?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Okay. Oh, hey, old Bridget.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Where else are they going to be allowed?
Here we hide.
What are you hiding from? Everything! Everyone!
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen. The Ascalon.
We are the sewer Skals. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Fair.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skals I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skals.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Fair.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Yeah, alright.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skals have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs.
Cool
We
shit.
are Skals, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
That's cool shit.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a Skal. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skal, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that
Okay.
vampire blood has tremendous potency.
Did she?
You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter.
Nifty.
Just follow the arrows.
Okay.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Hell yeah. Arrow. First, I need to steal all your stuff. Wow. Wow. This place is so dark.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Yep. Trust me to take all your fucking money.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Oh, don't call me that. Don't call me Master. I don't like that.
How is it? I've not seen the only wall in such a long time.
Oh, there's a safe house here. Sweet. Ooh, and a common mace? Nifty. Analyze blood. What's that do? Recycle everything. And I still don't have the parts I need to make a better axe. Or better saw. See, on one hand, I get it. I too go weeks without seeing natural light. But also, I have like a computer. I have a computer and like a phone and like video games and stuff. I cannot imagine how mind-numbingly boring and just tedious existence must be when you are an immortal being trapped in one itty-bitty cave system for all your existence? Like, that sure sounds bad to me. Is this a... what's this way? Oh, are you the sewer boy?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Okay.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member. Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Fair enough.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Well, I hope that guy doesn't get murdered. I hope the Wet Boot Boys don't fucking kill him. That would be a shame. Frankly, he seems like an alright guy. Oh no, a dead guy.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh. Stairs. Yes. Stairs.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
Damn, dude.
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb.
All lambs are mortal.
Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the Skals, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skals and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all.
That's weird.
The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
Okay.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Okay.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Damn.
Harriet is
impressive
possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament.
Damn, dude.
Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I'm gonna do this one.
My discover is vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you, if what old Bridget says is true. I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel.
Cheptel?
Those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage.
Yeah.
Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
At least he cut his wrist and not his fucking palm. So I've gotten this far before, and if I recall correctly, the other two options are either, you know, just let him be and let him do his thing, or kill him. If you kill him, obviously, then, like, the district falls apart and things get kind of fucky because he's not there to hold everything up, because, like, he's the pillar. But if you just let him do what he wants to do and let him stay a Skal, then, like, he lasts like a week before he starts killing people.
In the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
What's in his hands?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Search the corpse.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Y'all see anything?
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Damn.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Fair.
Giselle is the only family you have left.
Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Fair. Did you see this guy die?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No. I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Hello, other Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Giselle, I know you sleep at Sean Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Creepy.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
That's rough.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
True enough. That do be how it be.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Ooh. That sounds like pre-one.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry.
Same.
And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
Oh, so you're assholes.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really?
A guy's dead, and you don't give a shit?
Is one of the four men who blacklisted me.
Oh,
Good
okay.
riddance, if you ask me.
Fair enough.
I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Hey, Ichabod.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Well, there is this corpse right here.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Damn. Are you afraid?
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Do you think it could have been a vampire?
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Closer than you think?
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Okay. Dr. Swansea has things to say. So let's head back to that place. Oh no! Dun 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 dun. Gotcha! Oh. I do really appreciate the way that, like, they're willing to, you know, fight and stuff, and, like, they're willing to fight to the death even. But, like, every time they see, like, one of their own die, they're like, oh, fuck! Like, yeah, that is pretty fucked up, what I just did. Aluminum shards and aluminum powder. Delicious. Let's see something shine over here? No? Okay, so I need to go back, deliver Tom's booze. Should be just around here. Yeah.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
It's not what you can do for me, it's what I can do for you.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Understandable.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as
yeah,
always.
Fair.
Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Fair.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
Fair.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Fair.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
I doubt it.
About that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars.
Yeah.
And an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
No.
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die, eventually.
Okay.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change.
Valid.
Misery loves company, as they say.
Don't you feel threatened, staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
That makes one of us.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time. A proud, wet boot boy.
You were a wet boot boy?
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music.
Yes.
Eating, drinking,
mirrors
laughing.
And music.
He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You've had a sad, violent, and lonely life, with no joy to speak of. You realized that you were living with nothing but sadness.
No, not really. I had friends and happiness in my life. It was more about just being pleased for the guy.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Right.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Okay, so what other quests do I have? I don't care about getting the knife back. Oh, it's all the way over there. Damn it. Do do do. Whee!
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate that.
Ow. I'm gonna slurp you.
Giselle's stolen money. Prewen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Are you surprised, John? Okay. So hopefully this will get her back in the good graces of the Union. Y'all just standing out around the corpse, huh?
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well, thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Damn.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Well, Rippy
Well, I'll
Roo.
leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. Damn, I have almost 6,000 XP. I better be able to do some good shit with that. I went the wrong way. Oh, I went the wrong way. Rufus Kingsbury. Wait, I need to go this way. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Gamers, I'm so sleepy. I can't wait to crawl back into bed. I really hope that those doctors can find something with that fucking at-home study. I doubt they will, but I still hope that they can. Oh!
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Well, I might as well return it. Just accidentally did a quest. Almost there. We're almost there. Buddy.
Hey, Doc.
I got your knife.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
Okay, bye.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Hey, Lady Ashbury.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by Skals.
Really? What do you mean?
The dead guy.
I discovered the most intriguing Skal. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget. and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget. Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to old Bridget, Skals can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skals of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skals are the orphans of the Vampire Society.
And like
They are the
orphans,
shame
they
of
feed on
their
corpses.
A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
I should really let her know that I killed Fergus or whatever the fuck his name
Hampton and
is.
Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Fair. Okay, bye.
Now, my lady.
And off I go to continue not being a doctor. Oh. There you are. Scared me.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I met one! I killed him!
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal.
Fergal.
He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
I don't think she wants that.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
She doesn't want to do that.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Fair?
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
We'd love a happy primate.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
We love when the Brotherhood's monkey is happy. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna level up, and then we're gonna call a stream. Because I'm getting hungry, and I'm very sleepy. So, yeah. Is there anything I can take apart, disassemble, recycle, analyze? No. Okay. That was really effective. I don't use ammo or syringes, so that's not particularly useful. What if I just level entirely into biting really good? I don't care about that. Better healing could be useful, but I haven't really needed it. Let's upgrade Shadow Mist. I have actually been using that. Damn, I don't have enough points for it. Fuck. Wait. Oh. That's cool. So that just makes it do more damage. It says increased range and damage, but it's seemingly the same range. But that changes it to a blood-sucking thing, which is pretty neat. You know what? Let's upgrade health. Upgrade endurance. And fuck it. Big bites. Holy shit. Show me your teeth. The following night. Oh yeah, we learned this. If you've ever lived near the docks of East End, you may know who Sean Hampton is, and if not, you might have heard of him. His name has started to spread through the entire capital, and the song it sings is one of hope. Sean is a humble founder of Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. The building, an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Dawson family, then renovated and transformed into what is now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with them he shares food, his care, and his prayers. Sean Hampton came from a background of misery, but the hardships of life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for torments of poverty. His love of others is renowned throughout the docks. Rare are those who didn't witness Sean cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphan child, or a sick mother. That's how he gained the nickname the Sad Saint of East End. Sean Hampton is so respected that people still stay at his shelter, even when the Sad Saint contracted a mysterious illness which forces him to rest a lot, and takes his meals away from his flock. While in some other parts of London, people step back as soon as someone coughs in public, men and women accept and eat and sleep in the Hampton Asylum. It's the safest place in the East End docks. The building looks dirty, and the stench around the place is awful for a delicate soul, but there is hope and love there. And the death toll has been low and stable for days. Hell yeah. We love that. That's good. I can't do anything for you. Y'all are doing kind of rough. But I don't have cures for like any of this shit. So, sorry. Haven't even been here, so. I guess that's probably the district we're going to next. But alright. So with that, we're calling it. Thanks for watching, y'all. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!